Is YouTube megastar PewDiePie opening up about being gay?
And Kylie Jenner sparks a romance with Drake?
Plus, are Selena Gomez and The Weeknd donezo already?
We've got the truth coming at you on Rumor Patrol.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to Rumor Patrol. It's Sunday. I hope you're having a good weekend. I bet you're having a good weekend.
Well, it's currently Easter, and I love Easter because I do Easter egg hunts every year, and they're everything. But you're at Coachella. That's a little more important. Well, I would say
I'm at
more
Coachella. I'm pretty sure
equally as important.
Easter is actually way more important.
But on Instagram, Coachella is more important.
I'm gonna have to put up some he is risen indeed or something on Sunday on Easter. Yes, I am at Coachella. We're having a blast. But you guys, the rumors, they don't stop.
No, and apparently PewDiePie's gay.
All right, you guys, kicking it off. Rumor number one. Ryland, what is up with this rumor that PewDiePie is now talking about his sexuality and saying that he's gay?
Well, this story was broke by none other than Drama Alert, who does YouTube drama.
I love Drama Alert.
And news apparently travels fast. All right, so I guess it was a very slow news day in the world of YouTube, like I said. And Drama Alert, he tweeted PewDiePie asking for an interview because he had nothing else to talk about. So PewDiePie then got wind of the situation and actually replied saying, "Next big story, I'll make sure you're the first to break it." That's when a fan then replied to the same Twitter chain saying PewDiePie is actually Jewish. And then PewDiePie, he replied to that thread again, simply saying, "I'm gay." So, initially right out of the gate, I don't feel like this is sincere.
No, not at all. This is another situation where PewDiePie is joking around, I think. But he has recently gotten himself into some major trouble.
Yeah,
with some things that he thought were jokes that other people interpreted as otherwise.
Well, I would say the media is also at fault for blowing it more so out of proportion than it was. Because if you go in and you deep dive into his content, yes, the jokes are a little further than most would go, but they aren't as crazy as saying that they're anti-Semitic or like really racist or anything like that. I get if you're an advertiser why you would pull back.
Right.
I mean, that is self-explanatory, but saying that he's all of these nasty things probably isn't accurate. But as far as him being gay, he then took to his own Twitter after this whole Twitter thread where he revealed that he was gay to say, quote, "Life hack, suck all the dicks."
Interesting. Did he have anything else to add? Did he make a video about this perhaps? Because I swear to you, I thought he had a girlfriend or used to have a girlfriend.
So then somebody replied to that and they said, "How much money would it take for you to blow a guy until completion?"
What?
So,
this is just, the imagery is too much, but continue.
What I love the most about this situation is he is literally the most subscribed to person on the internet, but he still has free time because not only is he interacting with Drama Alert, who reports on YouTube drama, but then he's also going into these different people's Twitter replies and responding. So to the person that asked how much it would cost for him to see a blowjob through ejaculation.
You mean escalation?
I just didn't want to. I didn't know if I was allowed to say that ejaculation.
I think it's completion.
I guess completion.
Ejaculation.
So, anyways, here's what he had to say. He said, quote, "The way YouTube ad rev is not much."
Mic drop. Oh my god.
I will say that's pretty funny because if you're living under a rock and you love YouTube, you would know that a lot of advertisers have recently pulled all of their ads from YouTube from being subject to having their ads being played before videos such as his, for instance, or things that are homophobic or racist or have a bad context. A lot of big advertisers were learning that their ads were being played before these videos, and they said, "I want nothing to do with YouTube," so they pulled all these ads, and a lot of big YouTubers are freaking out because they're seeing like a fourth or a fifth
lost money
of the money that they made. They're getting the same amount of numbers and views on their channels, but they're making literally no money in comparison because there's no one to advertise. So I did think that was a very funny play on this.
Response.
Drama Alert, he then shared with the world his thumbnail of PewDiePie kissing a boy about his video that he was going to release later on, getting the Twitter sphere shook, rattled, and woke, like we say over here on Rumor Patrol.
Rattled, and woke.
And then PewDiePie replied to that thumbnail as well, and he said, quote, "I wish I was gay because then YouTube would love me again." And then this is the last string of events. Some person said no, they wouldn't, because YouTube recently put their restriction mode on
all
a
the
lot
restrictions.
of LGBTQ plus content. So then he said, well, actually then maybe I'm not gay. So then he retracted all of it.
Oh, PewDiePie. I mean, I'm not surprised by any of this, obviously, but it's good to see that he's out there in the world. I was wondering what happened to him for a couple of months there.
I mean, he's still making videos. If you go to his channel, you'll find right where he's at.
Yep, gotta go to the channel first.
I do like, though, that he's open enough to joke about something like this. At least this shows me that he's not homophobic, because
no, not at all.
You know, so I do think it was funny, I guess, if he was really gonna come out at like a coming out video, because that would be hilarious. Like the biggest YouTuber ever coming out like so many years later. But anywho, is it true that he's gay? Totally false.
False.
Rumor number 2,
yes.
Is it true that Kylie Jenner is now dating Drake?
Oh my gosh, okay, so this is a rumor I know a whole lot more about, because I love Drake. I think he's such a babe. I think he's so talented. Now, he most recently was linked to Queen Jennifer Lopez, and as we all know, Kylie Jenner's been linked for quite some time on and off to Tyga, but they are apparently on a break.
And he was apparently arrested for DUI this
man,
week.
so much drama. And last week on the show, we talked about that she had allegedly kicked him out of her mansion. Well, what we do know to be true, and what we heard this week, is that Kylie is a busy woman. She does have a show that is going to be a spin-off of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and it's going to tentatively be called Life of Kylie, and it's going to follow not her personal life, but her business. What do you think about that?
Well, I love Kylie Jenner because I love what she has turned herself into. However, as far as I recall, I don't really remember her being one of the standout personalities on the show, and as much as she Snapchats and Instagrams and tweets and all of those things, I still feel like I don't really know who Kylie is. So I am excited about this show to really get a first-hand look at her personality shining, because she will be the star. Even if the other Kardashians are there, it will be her narrative. So I'm excited to see something through her point of view that's not just like Snapchat selfies.
And to get to know her a little bit more through her makeup brand, which is something she's super passionate about. I remember years and years ago, before Kylie Cosmetics, doing a story on her, and she said something along the lines of, if I wasn't doing this, I would want to be a makeup artist. So I know she's always loved makeup. But this story about her and Drake potentially hooking up comes to us from the gem that is Hollywood Life. And apparently it's Kris Jenner who wants Kylie to date Drake. The outlet proposes that Kris wants to make this couple happen so Kylie will finally move on. She wants Kylie to be happy, and since they're already friends, Kylie and Drake, Kris thinks they should really give it a chance. Hollywood Life also says that Kylie always wanted Tyga to be, quote, more like Drake and be on his level so that she could be one half of a power couple a la Kim Ye. And Hollywood Life says that Kylie's not opposed to dating Drake, even if it is just to mess with Tyga's mind a little bit.
So you're saying we don't have confirmation that they're actually a couple, but they're both into the idea of being a couple?
I mean, super, super potentially, but that's like saying any two hot people that are single are not potentially into the idea of being with each other. Well, like, who would say no to that?
Here's my thing.
It's so random.
From one rapper to another is a good idea, especially when it's from Tyga to Drake. Tyga can't even pay his bills, or I guess he can because he's rented a $17,000 a month mansion, but apparently he can't pay child support, so he has so much financial drama.
He's got a lot of money. He makes it rain in like strip clubs, whatever that means.
Not only is he more famous than Tyga, he has more money than Tyga. I feel like he's put together more so than Tyga, and I feel like if Kylie wants to make this show banging, it would be an amazing storyline to date Drake, even if it wasn't real. I feel like a lot of Hollywood relationships are set up and then sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. So even if this starts out as a storyline for her show, I think it could turn into something real.
But Rylan, there could be some more drama up in the mix. Remember when she dated Party in the USA?
Party Next Door.
That guy, remember when she dated him? He is on Drake's record label. So, might be hitting a little too close to home.
Well, is guy code the same as girl code?
I don't think guys have a code.
Oh.
Do they? I don't know. I think they should. That's just my opinion. But who cares about what I think? Is it true that Kylie and Drake are dating? As of now, this
From what I've heard, totally true.
False.
Oh.
Totally true.
Well, I just listened to you and I thought it was gonna be true.
Oh my gosh, no. As quickly as it starts, apparently it's over because rumor number 3 is that Selena Gomez and the Weeknd are over and that she's afraid he's leaving her and moving on.
Oh, shucks.
What?
Right when I was getting used to the idea
anyone
of them
care?
being a couple. That's what I was saying. I was talking about this morning with Jocelyn and I was like, do we really care about every single detail of their life? I like that they're together, but do we care about every milestone in their relationship? I felt like when it was Justin Bieber, they were like both the same age and rising pop stars together, and it was interesting. But this one is a little
more
off kilter.
It feels like more mature and like just let them live.
Yeah.
But no, we won't because we're going to talk about it right now.
Obviously,
Welcome to Rumor Patrol.
This is another beautiful story coming from HollywoodLife.com. Our friends over there. Let's ring a bell. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, so let's talk about some things. Apparently, The Weeknd and Selena have become Instagram official because he finally posted the first photo of her kissing him on
cute.
Instagram, and it was cute. We just said we don't care about their milestones, but now we're oohing and eyeing, and we're all excited for them. But now Hollywood Life is reporting that Sel's feelings for Abel are growing rapidly, saying that she's head over heels for him and she's being very attached. Hollywood Life says that if he dumped her, it would actually be her worst breakup ever. And they go on to say that it would be even worse than her breaking up with Justin Bieber or vice versa because he supposedly cheated on her. A lot of drama went down, but I just don't know how to feel about this.
I feel like this is a Hollywood Life story and that she's very attached, which is probably from some source that probably came from a meeting that they made up. I think that we should just let them be happy. They just started dating. It's probably new, and if it's not, and they are attached, good for them.
Apparently that's
Happy
also
for
the
them.
problem though, because they are a new couple. Selena is apparently fearing because the Weeknd's relationship with Bella escalated so quickly, they were so public, and then it ended so fast, and then he moved on to somebody else so quickly, and that even being her, I guess she's in the mindset of thinking that, oh, maybe we could escalate so quickly and then all of a sudden he could dump me and move on to the next hot thing.
But that's just love. I think if you're gonna take a chance, you have to just like go all in at a certain point. You can't like twiddly diddly with your toes in the water. You gotta like jump into the pool.
My thing, Jocelyn,
right?
I like that you're saying that, but both of us, we do not jump into the pool. It takes us like a month to even say we might be dating somebody. So your advice is good.
It took us both over a year to jump into the pool, but when we jumped in the pool, we were like treading water and swimming and doing butterfly strokes.
We're both like 80 years old and in our first real relationship. But anyways, my thing is for The Weeknd. Let me drop a knowledge bomb for you.
Drop it.
I know you're listening.
Drop it on me.
If you were to dump Selena Gomez and try to move on to the next best and greatest
there's
thing,
no one. There's
no one.
There's no one.
Literally, Selena is the epitome of success. I mean, she has her hands in a million projects. She's good at acting. She can sing. She can do all of these things. There's just nowhere to go up from there. So literally, you're at your peak. Stay there, because if you leave her, you're going back down.
Okay, I never thought he was down. I thought he was doing great. I love his voice.
He is great. I actually loved his first album.
I mean, I don't know. I think she's like our favorite celebrity. She literally is. Like when I see her on magazine covers, I'm just like,
and I'm binging 13 Reasons Why.
And she's so honest and public about like the struggles she goes through in her life, and I think she's just so relatable and so pretty.
But do we think it's true that
maybe we'll date her?
Well, yeah. Think it, dream it, believe it. 2017 goals along with being flexible for Jocelyn. Anyways, is it true that The Weeknd is, or Selena's afraid that The Weeknd's gonna dump her? You get it.
We have no idea. No.
False.
False. That was a pretty quick show, but we got through some really
we threw out.
topics.
We're slinging the rumors. We're having
slinging them.
Yeah.
We're slinging the rumors around.
You get it. Do you have questions for the people?
Okay, of course I have questions, you guys. I am dying to know. Do you think Kylie and Drake will date? Because a lot of people thought that Kim would never date Kanye, that he would never be on the show, which he definitely was.
Can you imagine if the Kardashians locked down not only Kanye West, but also Drake?
It would be like the closest thing to a real life royal family we've ever seen in this country.
To be a fly on the wall at Thanksgiving.
They'd be like the Kennedys,
I can't.
but bigger.
And then you guys, I also want to know what you think about PewDiePie possibly being gay. Do you think that he was joke? Here's my thing.
What?
Behind every joke, there's some truth.
Oh.
So, do you think there's some truth behind PewDiePie's joke of joking about him being gay? Do you think this is a foreshadow for like 4 years from now that he might.
Oh my gosh.
My coming out video. I don't know.
I don't know, you guys. Only time will tell. And you know what time will tell? We're going to be back here next week. So come on back. We'll be holding it down and have a great Sunday.
Goodbye.
Happy Easter. But wait. Before you go, if you want some more hard-hitting news in your life, click that box over on the left to find out about Kim Kardashian's penis facial.
Oh, or click over to the right to get all the details on the Gabby Show being assaulted by rice gum.
What?